Imagine this. It's a night like any other. You kiss your spouse goodnight, tell your grandkids you'll see them tomorrow, and climb into bed. The pillows are fluffed, the blankets are cozy, and you drift off to sleep with a smile, thinking about the day ahead. But what if that was it? What if you never opened your eyes again? That's exactly what happened to Margaret, a 73-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Last Tuesday, she followed her usual routine, watched her favorite show, had a late-night bowl of ice cream, and snuggled into her warm bed. Her family said she seemed fine. No cough, no complaints, no signs of trouble. Just a normal evening. But the next morning, her daughter found her still in bed, unresponsive. Gone. No warning. No second chances. The doctors later confirmed it. A sudden heart attack in her sleep. Margaret's family was left reeling, asking the same question over and over. Could this have been prevented? Here's the truth most people don't realize. After 70, the way you end your day isn't just about comfort or habit. It's about survival. Small, everyday choices you make before bed can silently increase your risk of heart attacks, strokes, falls, and even sudden death. And the scariest part? Most seniors don't even know they're making these mistakes. A steaming cup of tea, a heavy blanket, even the way you lie down. These things might feel harmless, but for your aging body, they could be deadly. Why should you care? Because sleep isn't just rest. It's when your heart, brain, and body repair themselves. After 70, your system doesn't bounce back like it did in your 30s or 50s. What used to be no big deal can now strain your heart, clog your arteries, or rob you of the deep sleep you need to stay sharp. But here's the good news. You have the power to change. Small tweaks to your nighttime routine can mean the difference between waking up refreshed or not waking up at all. In today's video, we're diving into 5 common bedtime habits that could be secretly harming your health. Some will shock you, others might be things you've done for decades without a second thought. But by the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead to protect your heart, sleep better, and wake up stronger every morning. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end. The last habit is something nearly every senior does, and it's more dangerous than you'd ever imagine. So if you care about your health, your independence, and seeing your loved ones tomorrow, keep watching. Let's get started. Habit 1. That late-night snack could be shortening your life. Picture this. It's 9 p.m., you're winding down, maybe watching a little TV, and you get a craving. A bowl of cereal, a slice of leftover pizza, or maybe some crackers with cheese. It's not a full meal, just a little something to tide you over. You've done it 100 times. Maybe your whole life. What's the harm, right? Well, after 70, that harmless late-night snack could be putting your heart at serious risk. Here's what's happening inside your body. When you eat close to bedtime, your digestive system kicks into gear just when it should be winding down. Back in your 40s, your metabolism could handle it. You'd digest, sleep, and wake up fine. But now, your digestion slows with age. That food sits in your stomach longer, and your body has to work harder to break it down. This keeps your heart rate up when it should be dropping for sleep, stressing your cardiovascular system. The hidden dangers. First, there's acid reflux. Lying down too soon after eating lets stomach acid creep up into your throat. You might wake up coughing, choking, or with that burning feeling in your chest. Over time, this can damage your esophagus and even lead to aspiration pneumonia, a lung infection that's especially deadly for seniors. Second, your blood sugar takes a hit. A late-night snack, especially if it's sugary or carb-heavy, spikes your glucose levels. For seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes, this can throw your system out of whack, increasing the risk of heart disease. Studies show that eating within 2 hours of bedtime raises your chance of metabolic issues by up to 30. Real-world consequences. Take John, a 72-year-old retiree. He loved his nightly bowl of ice cream, but over months, he started waking up with heartburn and a racing pulse. One night he didn't wake up at all. A silent heart attack took him. His family never connected the dots until it was too late. So what's the solution? Finish eating at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. If you're hungry later, go for something light, like a handful of almonds, a small apple, or a cup of herbal tea. Avoid heavy, spicy or greasy foods that take longer to digest. Your body will thank you with deeper sleep and less strain on your heart. Have you ever noticed discomfort after a late snack? Think about it. This one change could be a game changer. Habit 2. Drinking too much before bed could lead to a deadly fall. Hydration is key, right? You've heard it a million times. Drink water, stay healthy. So before bed, you sip a big glass of water, or maybe some chamomile tea, thinking you're doing your body a favor. But after 70, drinking too much too late could be setting you up for disaster. Here's why it's a problem. As you age, your bladder weakens, and your kidneys don't slow down at night like they used to. That extra fluid means you're waking up, maybe 2, 3, 4 times to use the bathroom. Picture this. It's 3 a.m., you're groggy, half asleep, you swing your legs out of bed, stand up too fast, and suddenly the room spins. Your knees buckle, and before you know it, you're on the floor. Sound familiar? It happens more often than you think. The dangers are real. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related death for seniors. One stumble can mean a broken hip, a head injury, or worse. Then there's postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand. It's more common with age, and it leaves you dizzy or faint. Add in disrupted sleep, and you're not just tired, you're weakening your immune system, raising your blood pressure, and risking cognitive decline. Research links chronic sleep interruption to a higher chance of dementia. A real-life wake-up call. Linda, 71, used to drink a full glass of water before bed. One night she tripped on her way back from the bathroom, fracturing her wrist. She spent weeks in recovery, and her family realized her healthy habit was anything but. What can you do instead? Shift your hydration earlier. Drink most of your fluids in the morning and afternoon, tapering off by 6 or 7 p.m. If you're thirsty at night, take small sips, not gulps. Watch out for hidden liquids too. Soups, watermelon, even some meds can send you running to the bathroom. Skip caffeine or alcohol late. They're diuretics that make it worse. This one tweak could save you from a fall and give you unbroken sleep. How much do you drink before bed? Maybe it's time to rethink it. Habit 3. Your warm bedroom could be straining your heart. There's nothing like a warm, cozy bed, right? You crank up the thermostat, pile on the blankets, maybe even use a heating pad. It feels good, especially if you get chilly easily. But here's the shocking truth. Sleeping too warm could be quietly harming your heart and brain, night after night. What's going on? As you age, your body doesn't regulate temperature as well. You don't sweat as efficiently, and your circulation's slow. When your room's too warm, say above 70 above, your heart has to work overtime to cool you down. This raises your heart rate and blood pressure when they should be dropping for sleep. Plus, you lose fluids faster, leading to silent dehydration. Thicker blood means a higher risk of clots, strokes or heart attacks. The science backs it up. Studies show seniors who sleep in warm rooms wake up more often and miss out on deep, restorative sleep. Over time, this can accelerate cognitive decline. Some experts even link it to dementia. Then there's Frank, 74, who loved his toasty bedroom. He'd wake up sweaty and restless, blaming it on old age. Turns out his warm nights were spiking his blood pressure, putting him at risk for a stroke. How do you fix it? Aim for a cooler room. Experts say 6. It mimics your body's natural temperature drop during sleep. Don't dive in all at once. Lower your thermostat a degree or 2 each night until you adjust. Swap heavy blankets for breathable cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics. Crack a window or use a fan for airflow. If you feel cold, layer up with light clothes instead of blasting heat. Your heart will work less, and you'll sleep deeper. What's your bedroom temp? Are you ready to cool it down? Habit 2. Sleeping on your back could be choking your heart. How do you sleep? On your back, sprawled out like a starfish. It might feel comfortable, but after 70, it could be one of the riskiest positions for your health. Here's why it's dangerous. When you lie flat on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and throat tissues downward. This can block your airway, especially as muscle tone weakens with age. It's a setup for obstructive sleep apnea, where breathing stops and starts all night. Even if you don't wake up fully, your oxygen levels drop, straining your heart and brain. Plus, it worsens acid reflux. Stomach acid flows up, risking choking or lung infections. The stakes are high. Sleep apnea doubles your risk of heart disease and stroke. Back sleeping also raises blood pressure as your heart fights to pump against low oxygen. Take Robert. His wife noticed he'd stop breathing for seconds at a time. A doctor confirmed sleep apnea, made worse by his back sleeping habit. Left unchecked, it could have been fatal. What's the best position? Sleep on your left side. It boosts circulation, keeps your airway open, and stops acid reflux in its tracks. If you can't stay on your side, use a body pillow to nudge you over. Elevate your head slightly 4 to 6 inches with a wedge pillow to help breathing. A medium firm mattress supports your spine too. This small shift could save your life. Are you a back sleeper? Maybe tonight's the night to roll over. Habit 2. 5. Ignoring that snore could be a silent killer. Snoring. Maybe you've done it forever. Your spouse teases you, or you laugh it off as just part of getting old. But after 70, that rumble in your throat could be a red flag for something far more dangerous. Here's the scary part. Snoring isn't always harmless. It's often a sign of sleep apnea, where your airway collapses, cutting off oxygen. Your brain jolts you awake to breathe, sometimes dozens of times a night, but you might not even notice. Each pause stresses your heart, spikes your blood pressure, and starves your brain of oxygen. Over time, this can lead to heart failure, strokes, or memory loss. The numbers don't lie. The American Heart Association says untreated sleep apnea raises your risk of sudden cardiac death by 4. Then there's Mary, 70, who snored for years. Her kids thought it was funny until she started forgetting names and dates. A sleep study revealed severe apnea, and her doctor said it was shrinking her brain's capacity. What can you do? Don't ignore it. Talk to a doctor. A CPAP machine or mouthpiece can keep your airway open. Sleep on your side to reduce snoring naturally. Lose a few pounds if you can. Extra weight worsens it. And avoid alcohol before bed. It relaxes throat muscles, making collapse more likely. This isn't just about noise. It's about your life. Do you snore? Don't wait to find out why. Final thoughts. One change tonight could add years tomorrow. Today we've uncovered 5 bedtime habits that could be silently stealing your health. Late night snacks, too much fluid ascendant drinks, warm bedrooms, back sleeping and snore. These aren't just quirks. They're risks that hit harder after 70 when your body's defenses weaken. But here's the powerful truth. Your health isn't set in stone. It's shaped by your choices, and you can start tonight. Think about it. Have you woken up tired, dizzy, or with a racing heart? Maybe your energy's fading, and you don't know why. These habits could be the culprits, but you've got the tools now. Eat earlier, sip less at night, cool your room, sleep on your left side, and check that snore. Pick one, just one, and try it tonight. The elders had it right. It's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Every night is a chance to reclaim vitality, protect your heart, and wake up ready for tomorrow. Will you let these habits take years away, or take control and add them? The choice is yours. Drop a comment. What's one change you'll make tonight? Let's keep this conversation going. Sleep well and live longer.